Oh, okay. Oh, I'm live. Sorry. I just got a notice from my daughter's school to remind us that they are doing an egg drop project. Anybody remember those? Got to get to a certain height, whether it's from the top of a building or the top of a ladder, and drop a box with an egg in it or some sort of contraption egg holder that you've built and see if the egg survives the drop. Well, apparently the fourth graders are doing that this year, so it'll be interesting. Hello, and fair warning to everybody: this is not your standard Outlander update. Not this video. This is a me update, channel update, things that are going to be coming to you soon from this channel, including a giveaway that I'm going to attempt to do with two different Outlander autographs, two actors that have appeared in season 7. So, but I'm going to start off with a big thank you to my three Jeep Fund contributors: Kathy Slavic, Cynthia, of course, and Lorraine Gavigan. I wanted to say that I've stalled out. I've gotten to 2% of my hope to be able to get this Jeep. Really would like to be able to get it within the next month and a half, 2 months. So that I can have enough practice for some other things that I'm going to be announcing in this video as well. But I do want to tell you that it is still there. The GoFundMe is down below. Why am I starting off with that? It is because it's connected to a raffle I'm going to hold. Since I have sort of stalemated on here, and I'm not really good at these GoFundMes. I'm really not. Sometimes you need money. You know there's no way to get it other than to get some assistance. I'm not really good at going, please help me, and giving really good reasons. You guys know my reasons. To expand this channel in multiple ways. Gonna get to that a little bit as well, and to be able to be more to participate in my family, I guess is the best way to put it. My dad being ill, my kids, my older three, have all moved so far away that I need a vehicle to visit them. My grandchildren don't know me, so I would like to change some of those things. But to try and get the money to get a vehicle and to fairly kind of earn it, do something other than just charity, what I've decided to do is a raffle. A raffle. It is going to include two autographs, like I said, from two season 7 actors. It is also going to include, I'm trying to decide. Well, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to throw in all 3 pins that I've got up for sale on Etsy as well. And the whatever Katie's Corner in Space swag I've got so far. That's stickers, magnets, fun little bracelet. This is what you're going to get. One package with all of this. How do you get this? If you have in this year, since 2025, we're in 2025, right? 2025, brain fart, has appeared. If you have donated any money to this channel through, what am I trying to say? Through, through Super Thanks on YouTube. For every $10, you get one entry. If you say donated $2 or $1.99, we're going to round that up to at least one entry. If you donated $100, 10 entries. Now, if since I have announced my need or want to get a Jeep sooner than later, you have donated money, then it's going to be $5 for entry. So if you donated $24.99, we round that sucker up to $25, 5 entries. That includes Super Thanks or GoFundMe. If you donated $5, 1 entry. If you donated $50, you got 10 entries. So that anybody who's tried to help me at all this year gets something for their troubles. I really appreciate that. Now the trick is I do need to get some folks who would be interested in this now to cover the shipping so that I'm not actually losing money by doing this raffle. So if you have donated money to this channel through GoFundMe or Super Thanks, you've already got some entries in. If you would like more, please visit my GoFundMe. Please visit Super Thanks on this channel. And again, for every $5, that's an entry. And it's not officially starting this week, okay? I'm going to officially announce it in a video next week. But I know not everybody's going to watch this. I'm letting you know what I have so that I can hopefully get enough donation to at least cover the mailing of this out. Now, here's the tricky part. Mailing this sort of package in the continental United States is probably going to be around 20 bucks. If I'm sending it overseas, it's more like 100. So, the reason I'm not announcing this right now is because between now and Monday, I'm going to see what we can get, and depending on what we get will be the deciding factor on whether this is a continental U.S. only contest or a worldwide raffle, okay? I hope I'm explaining that well. I don't see any questions off to the side, and yeah, not tons of people right now. So if anybody sees this, pass this around. If you'd like to be part of that, from this date or from the moment that I announced the need for the vehicle sooner than I thought, and you donated to this channel in any way, then your cash is $5 for each entry. Beforehand, again, since I want everybody who's been trying to help to be included, it's $10. For every $10 you get an entry, and then it'll be a big raffle. I'll maybe have my daughter and I will write it all up, cut it up, put it in a big box, and we'll do it live. Say by the end of the month. I feel like that'll work. Okay, I hope that it was explained halfway decently. Now, if you saw my thumbnail for this video, you saw there's a big old map. Why is there a big old map, Katie? That is because at the end of July and the first week and a half of August, I'm not going to be here. I am going to be in a vehicle or in a hotel or in a casino or at a convention. It's going to be a lot of traveling. And I used the thumbnail map of the supposed route we will be taking. The reason I did this is because I do believe we will be making stops overnight in at least 2 different states before we get, I don't know, I'm still trying to figure this out. We're going to be leaving Indiana and most likely stopping somewhere in Missouri. Probably not Kansas City, but probably in the lower western, southern corner, possibly in Oklahoma. I'm not positive. Because we're going to have my mother-in-law with us. So I'm hoping that we'll get about 8 hours of actual distance driving in, but we'll probably be on the road for about 10 hours. You got to count the rest stops, stopping for lunch, the need to go to the bathroom. So I'm assuming that we will probably stop. The reason I did want to share this is when we are actually getting to the planning part of where we're going to be, if you know of any interesting sites that we might want to stop off at, let me know below. I'm on looking for places to, take pictures and share on Instagram with you guys. But also, my plan is to once a day, Monday through Friday, wherever we're stopped, to go live with any updates I have on any Outlander information and Blood of My Blood, because we will be at that time just a week and days away from the Blood of My Blood premiere. So I wanted to try to plan ahead, give you guys some really cool stuff to look at in the background, since you won't have my lovely collection of nerd stuff to look at. My daughter was helping me scope out places. I'm probably going to do a live from the Grand Canyon. Rather it's an Instagram update of cool, look, we're at a canyon, or it's going to be an update of Outlander. I'm not positive, but we're going to do some really fun stops. Hey, is it Patricia? Hi, Patricia. Hi. So yeah, that is part of my plan. Now, the reason I'm letting you know this too is not just that, but I am probably going to be doing or at least relying on the updates over the summer to be live almost exclusively. I will pre-record videos that have to do with other shows as I'm trying to transition over as we expect the end of Outlander to come. But my updates will most likely all be live, rather they're here during the summer, or again, as I said, while I'm on the road. And that's mostly just to make sure that I've got a little bit of extra time for my daughter. And I will say this too, I can't necessarily guarantee they're going to be in the afternoon. I may go live at 9 o'clock in the morning when everybody is still, well, at least my husband a lot of times is still asleep, just to make sure that I've got a free afternoon to go bike riding with my daughter. She likes to go skating. We usually do quite a bit of activities during the day. So just to let you know, do not feel bad if you're like, but I never miss a live. And today, for some reason, Katie went live at 9 a.m. That is why I'm trying to plan ahead and at least give you guys some warning of the ideas that I am throwing around as to how I can keep up with this channel and still make sure that I'm accessible to my daughter whenever she needs me. It's unfortunate there aren't a lot of kids her age in this neighborhood, and these days you don't just send your kid outside to play by themselves. It's just a sad, sad truth, but that is how it is. And yeah, that's kind of everything I really had to chat about today as far as things going on. I do have a couple of things about Outlander, but it really wasn't enough for a video, and I do want to make sure, and none of it was new. There's no like major updates and status in life. I do owe you guys some barbecue information, which I will probably cover more on Thursday than today. But there were a couple of things, like I said, that I wanted to touch on that are going to affect what shows up on this channel when it shows up, and also give you guys who join me for this little just personal update a heads up and to prepare for that raffle if you would like to take part in it. A real quick reminder, if you would like to take part in the raffle, the links below will take you to the GoFundMe page. Again, for every $5 you donate, that is one entry into the raffle. Or if you feel more comfortable using YouTube's Super Thanks, you go down there and you just use the slide bar to choose the amount. And if you choose $4.99, don't worry, that counts as $5. If you choose $9.99, don't worry, that counts as $10. So the $9.99 would be 2 entries. I'm not going to be so stingy as to be like, no, I'm sorry. If you really wanted it, you should have gone with, what is it, $11.99? I don't know. At any rate, I want to thank anybody who decides to help me along. I do have one other thing that I'm a little leery about sharing, but once upon a time, I tried my hand at painting, and I think I'm going to have my husband dig out any of the paintings that I put in storage and possibly give them a fresh glaze and make sure they're set, and maybe put those on Etsy, see if anybody's interested in those. I'm desperate for any way I can make some money. If it weren't nearly summer, I'd go get a job at the local restaurant just for a few months and make as much as I could. But with my daughter coming home and the cost of daycare, that wouldn't really work. So, yeah, that's everything I've got today, guys. If you want some actual Outlander information, best check the playlist below. You might have missed something. We did have a brand new chat last night with Kathy, Jackie, and Jan, who, you know, we're always a kick. Sometimes we actually talk about the show, you know, in little bursts of information. The rest of it is just we're weird. We're weird, but we own it, and I really enjoy it. I get so excited when we have one of these chats coming up. Speaking of which, I still have one space left if you'd like to join us for A Princess for Christmas. I still believe I have one slot left. And if you put that in, and I have filled it, if you see this and I've already filled it, what I would say is if you'd still like to be a part of one of our chats, check out the list under posts for this channel. I've got the list of everybody who is going to be joining me for the Outlander episode chats, and see what gaps need to be filled there. 15 and 16 are filled, but I do believe there's at least one space on almost every single one except for 13 up until then. Next week we will be talking about episode 12, Lollybrock. So it is a really good episode to get back. It changes the story. We're shifting again into the adventures of Jenny and Jamie, and those are fun. We're going to get that first meeting with Claire. We're going to get, the Watchmen coming. So yeah, we got some good stuff coming up. If you want to be a part of those chats, just make sure you drop me an email. Again, that is below as well. But in case you're not sure which one it is, Katie at Katie's Corner in Space is how you email me, whatever you'd like to email me. And yeah, I think I'm going to have a different kind of a video tomorrow. I've been talking about what shows would you like to find out are renewing for new seasons. What rumors have you heard that a new show is going to be made, or a reboot, or suddenly we're getting a new season of a show we hadn't? What rumors would you like me to go look into for you, and what shows would you like to hear are coming back? Yeah, let me know. I've already got 3 shows of rumors and one that is a don't we wish it was here kind of a thing, but it already is. So let me know below whatever your thoughts are on those. Thank you so much, those of you who stuck around. I know this was not an Outlander update, but if you happen to like this video and felt it kind of cleared up some information, and you're getting an early warning here on that raffle. Like I said, I'm not even really officially announcing it till next week, but I thought I'd let you know. Then yeah, you got it. Like the video if you enjoyed it. Give it a thumbs down, which I don't blame you since there was no Outlander information. It's cool. I get it. Give me some comments below if you have any thoughts on what is coming up and what you'd like to see. And also subscribe if you haven't, because if you're here, you obviously enjoy the channel enough to listen to me babble for a little bit about what's going to be coming soon. And of course, thank you to my members, as always, for the extra support. I wouldn't be able to make some of these plans or even hope for what might come next if it weren't for the fact that you guys have been there. Some of you from the beginning and still coming to support. Brand new folks who have I just decided to throw your hat in the ring of Katie's Corner in space and see where it goes. I really do appreciate it. And also, thank you again to my so far 3 vehicle supporters, contributors, Kathy, Cynthia, and Lorraine. Thank you so much, you 3. I know more coming. I feel like if I just find the right little something, that more might come, and I'm just going to keep working on it. So if you guys have any suggestions, let me know. I have some talents. Maybe I should sell services. You want me to make you a personalized desktop for your computer, Outlander themed perhaps, something funky. I sort of can paint landscapes. I'll show you those. I'm going to try. Any other thoughts? Let me know. Other than that, have a great rest of your Tuesday. Remember, this is week 17 of Droughtlander, so we're doing what we can to get through it. This is my daily trying to get through it thing. Tomorrow we will have a Princess for Christmas and a little something different from this channel, and then we will be back to some Outlander updates by Thursday and Friday. Are we good? I sure hope so, guys. Love you all. Be safe out there. Go tackle Tuesday. We can do it. And thank you for those of you who joined me on this little what this is what I think might be happening soon discussion.